Now, let me kind of give you a back door into what's going on into this church there in Corinth. And you may listen to me describe their situation and think that it's silly and irrelevant, but I think we do the same thing today. Basically, the Corinthians had subscribed to a view that was called dualism. Dualism was the view that there was the body and there was the spirit, and the body was not important. The body was kind of a temporary vessel. It was going to go away. There's nothing really important about it. But the spirit was what mattered. In fact, if you read much Plato, you know about how he believed in the immortality of the soul and that the body was a prison. And as soon as you died, you got to go up and to be with the real universe. And if you're a Platonic person, you like that kind of stuff. But that's where that view came from, that the spirit was all that mattered and the body didn't really matter at all. And so if that's true, then so long as you're connecting to God spiritually and you're all about, the emotional connection, and I feel this experience when I'm worshiping and when I'm at church, so long as that spiritual aspect is in place, it doesn't matter at all what you do with your body. And so you can sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. You can drink whatever you want to drink. You can smoke whatever you want to smoke. You can do whatever you want to do with your body. It doesn't matter. God doesn't care. It's your body. God only cares about your spirit. And that's basically what these Corinthians believed. And even though we might laugh at that and say that's ludicrous, in some way or another, I think we practice the same things even today. We are conformed to the world just like they were conformed to the world. And the way it usually falls out in our world is that we come to church and we sing and we worship and we feel this emotional connection. And it's kind of cathartic and it feels good and I'm cleansed and I had an experience with God. And then we walk out of this building and we do things to our body. We put things in our body that we know are not right. We do things with our hands. We know they're not right. We do things with our legs and our feet and with our sexuality that we know is wrong. And Paul is saying there's a disconnect between what you're thinking of connecting with the Spirit and what you're doing with your body. God doesn't just care about the Spirit. God cares about all of you. Your body's not just your body. Your body belongs to the Lord. And when you use your body in a way that dishonors God, you're hurting the body of Christ. You're hurting Christ himself. That's the basic premise of 1 Corinthians chapter 6.